fellow miscreants, fellow ne'er-do-wells, fellow, broken toys of the internet, and welcome to, my little live stream. Starring me, of course. But I'd like to introduce you to someone who is, should I say, a little bit more factual than I am. I hope everybody can hear me. I know no one can see me, and you're not supposed to. But I want to try and share this out to as many people as I can, which I have no idea as to how this is going to turn out. So let me see if I can, and we'll go on from there. How? I've got to. Oh yeah, there's the notification that I'm live. I've got to. Oh yeah, there. Oh good. I'm glad I'm going. I'm glad everybody can hear me well. So let me share this out here a little bit. It's only going to be a moment, so not to worry. There we go. I just had to make a little community post, just to let everybody know that I'm live so that they can come in and, say hi and say their little something, usual. But anyway, now I've got a guest speaker that I'm sure a lot of you pretty much know. Maybe you've heard him a few times. But who am I to judge? Who am I to ask for whatever? I'm going to let him in. And here he is. Well, good afternoon, fellow constituents of the internet. Welcome to the World Wide Web. I trust that everyone is doing well. At least I hope. You see, hope is a rare thing, but it is necessary to keep a balanced mental diet. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree that hope is a rare commodity in the internet sector? What kind of people are we? without hope, without mental stability, I believe that is a rare commodity indeed. To stand fast in the eyes of total chaos. But hope is rarely found. Sometimes one must strive to obtain it through other means. Sometimes people sacrifice others for their own internal peace of mind, body, and soul. Life can either make you or it can break you. Depending on what you yourselves allow in your own mind, in your own pathetic day-to-day lives. Am I not correct upon this? Am I not truly voicing my opinion and my feelings towards a lie that has been perpetuated as the truth? Sometimes hope is an illusion because it eludes us multiple times in many different instances. Simply put, hope is what you think. Hope is what you feel. Hope is what you carry in your heart. Am I not correct? People have the freedom to speak many things, to say many things, to express themselves in many different ways. But the only way you yourself can accomplish what you wish is to be unstoppable. Be the proven monster that everybody thinks you are. Simply put, the only opinion that is absolute is the one of your own. Others' opinions are meaningless to yours because they will always have their own, whether positive or negative. It will still be there. How you react is your choosing, and your choosing only. It is your will, and of your will alone. Because at times, being alone is not considered a bad thing. Because the real people that care for you, that are there for you, they will present themselves out of the darkness and see you in the light. They will be there. Everyone has supporters. Everyone has doubters. Everyone has both positive and negative forces fighting with each other constantly to control one single purpose. Purposes of their own, of course. And you must decide this. And this is important. Do you listen to those voices? Do you go through the positive path? Or do you go through the negative? Once again, the choice is yours, not mine. I carry my own. I walk alone. I pray alone, and I maintain my own free will. Unlike everyone else that is probably in their own permanent cages, permanent prisons, which there is no end. Think of this. A world without hope. A world without freedom is no world I would be associated with. You see, I did not just live in darkness. I was born in it. I learned to survive in it. I learned to thrive in it. I learned to use darkness to my own advantage in my own personal way. I learned to conquer the greatest thing in the world. Do you know what that is? Fear. I am afraid of no man nor woman on this God-forsaken earth. I fear no one. But yet, I remain here, watching, waiting, waiting for what you say. I wait for the world to wake up, to realize its full potential before it is too late, to realize what it is about before the world is broken and thoughts and meanings are lost. I think I'm done speaking now, and I will return to your originally scheduled programming. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Now, wasn't that just an interesting speech? I've I've heard better speeches on a soapbox dispenser. You know, that's just me. Personally, you know, I could care less what you guys do or don't do. It's not my thing, not my monkey, not my circus, whatever you want. It's up to you. What I do, I just I don't know, I just go with the flow, I guess. You know, Whatever's on tap, beer, seltzer water, whatever that is. It's kind of interesting. People's behavior, the way they operate, the way they move around, the way they talk, the way they feel, the way they. It's funny how I tried a simple experiment and I got all these people piling in my chat, wanting to talk to little old me. And I'm just a one person here. I'm not even doing anything, really. I just sat back and watched and I laughed and laughed and laughed. That was entertainment for me. Sitting there laughing at everybody, looking like total jackasses. It was funny. I found it quite exhilarating, if you ask me. I mean, watching you guys just flipping around like fish out of water, literally freaking out, spamming the chat, thinking that I'm going to actually give you a response. No, I won't. Because you don't have power over me. Not anymore. Because you see, I relinquished that power. Once I relinquish that power, you have nothing. You are nothing. You'll be nothing. So you can come in here and troll me all you want. Doesn't matter to me. Not now, not ever. Never will. Because I've got something over you that you'll never have. And you know what that is? Freedom. Freedom. Now that is an interesting concept, isn't it? Freedom is something that makes your blood boil, doesn't it? That makes your skin crawl, that makes you jump out of your seat. Because it's scary. Because you've never experienced it before. You've never felt it before. But it's there. Interesting, isn't it? Freedom being right at the comfort of your fingertips, and you can do absolutely nothing to get it. Because you don't want to. You don't want to be free. You want to be trapped in between the endless void of you and yourself. Unbelievable, isn't it? How life can 1 minute be your friend and the next minute turn the tables on you. And flammo turns it into something else, doesn't it? But you still have this eerie notion that, you know, oh, I'm free to do whatever I want. Really? Are you really free? Or are you just, I don't know, kidding yourself? Seriously. Is there really any such thing as freedom these days? I mean, let's be honest. But let's be honest about this whole thing. I mean, is there really such thing as a concept of freedom? You don't know what it is because you're trapped. You are a prisoner in your own little mind. That's the beauty of it. That's the perfection of it, isn't it? That I could be on here talking about whatever I want, and I would attract your attention just by me being myself. You notice that I don't have to do any effort to do this. I don't even have to lift a finger. All I have to do is just say a few words, say a few syllables, and here we go. And it all happens. In one little fleeting breath, in one little fleeting motion. Then I say, look at you go. There he goes. Off he goes. And then you're sitting here splurging out, sputtering out, just literally freaking out on a simple chat. And then you wonder why I don't respond. You wonder why I don't even give you the time of day. Doesn't that piss you off? Doesn't that aggravate you? Doesn't that just pinch you to the very cortex of your brain? But yet I'm the only guy that done it. I'm the only guy that could barely do anything and literally get you so upset and so triggered that you come in the chat thinking that I'm actually going to give a damn, which I'm not. The only reason why I'm giving you any shred of acknowledgement is because I freaking can. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with me giving the public what they want? Which is exposing a dirtball that came in here and did all this crap. Thinking that he was funny, thinking that he was cute, thinking that, oh my God, I was going to get upset. Oh my God, no, you just gave me content to talk about for hours. So thank you for that, because you gave me content. So now I'm just exploiting exactly what you started. So thank you. You gave me content to talk about for hours on end. And I know you're watching. So that means I'm boring my way in to the center of your brain like a termite. And I'm not going to stop there. Because you see, I'm going to keep going because I know it bothers you. I know it gets inside your brain. I know it irritates the hell out of you. Me talking like this and gaining ownage over you every single time you come in here with an account, every single time you chat in here, every single time you roll in with these billions of accounts, that just proves real quick that I own you. And you are my bitch. And you will always be that. That's the beauty. Every time you come in here, you just make me own you more and more and more and more. You just fall into the endless trap of me having content over you and me making you look like a total idiot and a total fool. But it's what you wanted, didn't it? Wasn't it? It's what you expected, right? You expected me to call you out because why? Because you've got nobody else. You've got nothing else. You have nothing. And nothing is all you will ever be. Because you can't troll anybody else. No, you can't fuck with anybody else. Because nobody else would give you the time of day. Nobody else would give you the acknowledgement. Nobody else would give you the kind of loving, caring attention that I'm giving you. But I'm doing it for a reason. I'm doing it because you just gave me content to talk about. And so, of course, how can I resist? How can I, a troll, personally resist when somebody else is coming in here trolling me? You're giving me content. You're giving me tons of things to talk about for hours on end. I've been on here for 30 minutes, and already I got all these people piling in here just to want to talk to me. And you see, I've got another one in here too. Did it take you that long to make up another account or to call somebody else in? So what, this is account number 30? Is this what it is? Wow. That's okay. Just give me more content. Give me more stuff to talk to you about. To talk about with. That's fine. That's fine. I love it. You see, I thrive off of dipsticks like you. I thrive off of trolling idiots like you. So just keep rolling in here, keep trolling in here, and keep coming in with your little kitty accounts, little bullshit accounts, and I'll just keep talking about you. So just keep it going. Because after all, I've got nothing but time. Unlike you, perhaps. You probably only have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. If you're not a little kid account or a troll account, then what are you doing in here? Obviously, you're just a kid. And I don't have time for that. So, you can just go bye-bye. And that's how that works. But I did talk about him for a good 20 minutes before I let him off the hook. So thank you, my little fishy. You just gave me more content to talk about. So thank you. And you notice I'm not cussing. I'm not swearing. I'm not even doing any nasty language. I'm just, they're rolling in here, and I am just telling them like it is. Don't you love it? Don't you love it when I'm truthful? Don't you love it when I'm hitting you with truth instead of lies. I mean, I could lie, I could say a bunch of stuff. But why do that when the truth is so much more fun? So much more exhilarating, right? I mean, isn't it? Seriously. You know, telling the truth is way much more funner than telling a bunch of lies. Just saying. And you guys give me enough entertainment to last me a lifetime. Because why? I feed off of all of you. You just don't know it. You just don't know it. I thrive off of trolls and unwanted people. Because why? Because I'm a broken toy myself. I understand what it is to be broken. I understand what it is to be rejected. I understand what it is to be kicked out, thrown out, and forgotten everywhere. Because that's what it is with me. Nobody likes to be around me. Nobody likes to even be anywhere near me at all. Because why? Because I tell the truth. Nothing more, nothing less than the cold, hard truth. And that's what a lot of you don't want to hear. That's what a lot of you don't want to associate with. Because you'd rather listen to a bunch of lies and pipe dreams and bullshit stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with me or anything that I'm with. I'm not with any cult. I'm not with any group. I'm not even with any associated people. I am by myself right here alone. And that's it. I've always been by myself here. I've always been truly alone on here. And I prefer it that way. A lot of other people don't, but I do. Because that way, if you fuck up by yourself. You don't fuck up dragging everybody else down with you. So, if I'm going to be demonized for that and punished for that, well, then I guess I'm just the worst gosh darn person in the world, ain't I? Oh well, I've been called worse. I've been what's called chaotic, destruction. I've been called a weirdo. I've been called a freak. You know, you name it, I've been called it. But do you think I care? No. You think it really bothers me that I'm called all these weird names? No. Doesn't really bother me. Doesn't really affect me. Not anything. Not one iota. Not one little bit. Nope. Nothing affects me anymore because I've seen it all. I've heard it all. I've experienced it all. So exactly what in the actual F can you actually do to me or say to me that's going to really hurt my feelings? Oh, really fucking get underneath my skin. Oh my gosh, you're talking shit on me. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a heart attack. Oh no. Really? It doesn't really faze me one way or another. Might faze you, but me, no, doesn't. Not a little bit. Nope. It's funny how everybody takes everything for face value here when you really shouldn't. You know, you should, I don't know, take things in stride, I guess. I mean, that's the way I would do it. That's the way I select things to do. Well, you can do what you want. You're entitled to it. We're all entitled to something, right? Doesn't matter what it is. But, the one thing that we're entitled to? Living life the way we want it. I'm not really worried about nothing else. I do need to get a very nice OBS background going on. And I am having problems with this. My God, is there problems? But, is what it is. See, unlike you guys, I've got an older computer, which is an older version. And therefore, well, yeah, it is what it is. Interesting. I don't even know how to exit out of this. I don't even know how to exit out of this OBS crap that I just opened up. I don't know. It's not letting me. Oh. Well, that made sense. All I clicked was the file, and I said exit, and it exited. No. Well, that shows you what little I know. Me, I'm just messing around on here, talking to you, listening to your bullshit. You guys come in here trolling me, but I troll you a hell of a lot harder than you troll me. So, but it's your choice, your selective thinking, isn't it? You listen to other people, you hear other people talking and chatting, but you don't listen to yourself, right? You don't listen to the true voice of reason or the true voice of anything because you're stuck within yourself. You're stuck within you. And that's not just sad, that's just pathetic within its right. You want to know, you created it. We just, enhance it a little bit, So what else is new, right? What else is going on? Especially when with the world and state of things the way they are, and we're sitting here fighting like a bunch of animals on here. I mean, does that even make sense? Is that even right? We're sitting here fighting on the internet. Fighting over what? What, difference of opinion? Difference of thinking? Well, if you're going to try and control people's way of thinking and people's way of feeling, well, you're going to evidently lose in more ways than one. Just saying. Just saying. So, yeah. So anyway, if you think you guys got me, no, you didn't. I pretty much got you because I got all of you suckers to come in here and troll me like a bunch of idiots and get kicked out one by one by one by one because you didn't really want to be here in the first place. You were just here because someone else told you to be here. So that means herd mentality, sheeple following the flock, you know. Only thing you didn't expect was a wolf right around the corner, waiting to just throw it out. Ain't that something? And that's it.